Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 University Life. I'm Llandros, and unfortunately today is a really nasty day for them. I was going to actually have a big bonfire party at the end to kind of celebrate the whole end of this first term, actually the first two terms, but apparently that's just not going to happen. Now, what do they want to do? They want to go visit the Bolorama, that's right. I was like, I forgot I told them to go do something afterwards. Anyway, I'm waiting on them to get out. They're just about all done. The hygiene's pretty bad. So if we can't actually have a party, we can actually at least go over and have a little bit of fun, which I believe that's the Bolorama right there. Let me make sure that everybody's set up to go over, because I believe they were. I believe they were all supposed to go. But, you know, sometimes they have their own mind and they'll do whatever they want to do. Alright, let me go ahead. Looks like Spencer and Blair are actually ready to go, and they're heading over. Spencer, where are you going? Okay. He scared me. I thought he was going to go somewhere else. Now, the fact that they're smelly and all doesn't really bother me too much, but hang on, guys. You can't get in the door, which means you're going to freeze everybody up. Nobody can move. All right, go ahead. And I'm going to get them a lane over here. I figured I would let whoever came first go ahead and bowl together. So, Spencer, you and Blair are bowling, and then Madison, you and Dalton are going to bowl. And that way you guys all have somebody to bowl with. It'll be good. Now, the music probably isn't too bad because I can barely hear it anyway. But let me just make sure. Yeah, it's low. All right, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Hopefully it won't be that bad. Okay, we haven't really come over here very much except for when Dalton got shamed, which, no, that was actually my other LP. Lucas got shamed here. I got him confused. Spencer, buddy, you're supposed to join this game. Come on. All right, only one day until the term ends, now that finals are over. Whoa! It's time to kick back and relax, say goodbye to friends, and have a little fun. All right, that's fine. So we did get our final day warning. That's okay. I figured we'd get something kind of like University or World Adventures, where it would tell you that your trip is over in so many hours or whatnot. So it looks like we're going to be leaving at around 9 o'clock tomorrow night. At least that's what I'm thinking. Look at her go. All right. Hopefully he's playing. I think he is. Now, I don't think we've actually looked at this one too much in this LP. The bowling alley, it has, of course, the dumpsters in the back and everything, so you can go out there and do this at any time. But I don't think there's any set hours, because I've been over here at different hours in my other LP, and they're open pretty much the whole time. Now, they do not have professional bars, so if you want to have a bartender over here, you're going to have to switch this bar out. But they got these pool tables and all the stuff, so you can come over here at any time if your Sims have studied enough and they're fine and ready to go. You can have them come over here and do what they want to do. This old guy probably not going to make it till the next one, the next year, which is sad, but that's all right. He can do his best. He can try. All right. Who's going to do better on this one? Look at Blair go. She's excited. All right. Okay, can we actually do... no. Oh, you can upgrade it? I didn't know that. Why don't we go ahead and skip this and skip that one, because that one's really loud. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, you guys go ahead and... No, Spencer, that didn't do it for you either. But this is actually taking a big hit on your hygiene. And I want them to stay out, but they're tired. And they're all kind of nasty and smelly, so it's like, you know, you don't really want to spend too much time doing this. Now, if you really like all these activities and you don't want to actually have to send your sim over to come over to university to go bowling and do all this, you can always take these venues and just pop them into Edit Town and put them in your town wherever you're at, which I thought about doing for some of my others that aren't going to actually get to go to university but still might want to do some of the activities. So, or you can build your own. All right, Madison, you just joined the jocks, which means somebody else probably is going to get up there too. This must be helping everybody on their jock skill, so that's good. Yeah, everybody's got a little bit of jock in them right now. That's fine. So, Madison, you're leaving, or Blair's leaving. Blair's like, I've had enough. I'm going home. All right, why don't you guys go home, because you're going to do nothing but just complain. So go ahead and get out of here. All right, and when we get home, before we actually get there, I'm going to have... Who's the lowest? Blair, so far you're the lowest. All right, Blair, you're the one who was going to go first. You're going to actually get the gifts for us today, and we're going to make sure we have, see what we got over there, so we can go back home tomorrow and actually be able to spend. Look at her, she doesn't even know how to run. She can barely run. You left first, so you're going to be the last one in. Isn't that typical? All right, so let me go ahead and we'll stop this before we get there, so I can get you over to the job board. Yeah, get you over here, and let's go ahead and just accept some gifts from friends. Do we have mail? I'm sure we do. Probably nothing but love letters, but that's all right. Go ahead and see what we got here, and we'll see what we're working with. Okay, only 2? That wouldn't surprise me. Okay, I guess only 2. No, I think there's more. It's just taking its time to load up because it's not letting me do anything. Oh, no, it is. All right, so from Mave551, this is the message from the game. We are getting... we got a duck. All right, let's see if I can send anything back. Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and send back something real quick. Okay. Thanks for the duck. For Blair. At university. I really think I had more gifts in this. I really do. But that's okay, because I haven't played. Well, I played a little bit yesterday. Yes, I want to send the gift. Okay. And then from Tebow, it says, thank you for the flask of Angry Bees. Should make for an interesting family reunion. All right, that's good. And you just gave us the Science Research Station, so thank you very much for that. And let me go ahead and send you back something, too. I can't send the care package, but I can send you back one of these. Okay. Thanks for the Science Research Station for Blair at University. All right, you have fun at that family reunion. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. All right, so anyway, Blair, you go ahead and go on inside, and I'll get you guys all set up in your bed real quick. Make sure we got everything taken care of. Now, I'm wondering when we come back if we're going to get the same beds, if everything's going to be the same. I'm wondering if all this stuff is going to get reset or if it's going to look exactly like it is now. I'm kind of thinking it'll be the same because it is the same file. At least I'm hoping it is. All right, he probably wanted to do something else. What are you trying to do, buddy? You're tired. You need to go to sleep. Get off that computer. All right, yeah, I know we missed some dare. I don't really care. To be honest with you, we're tired. All right, go ahead and go to sleep. And before we leave, I'm going to actually go into, I'm going to go in and I'm going to start pulling some of the stuff that's personally ours, and I'm going to put it in our inventory because tomorrow we may be running around and just forget about it, and I don't want to get stuck and lose half the stuff that we got or the stuff that we've been using and then have to start over again for the next semester. So all these brain enhancing machines and such, they're all going to be popped into inventory when we get out of here. All right, Dalton, we're waiting on you to get up here because it's taking you forever. I didn't check on anybody else's mood or needs except for sleep. And yeah, poor Spencer. He really needed to go take a shower, and so did Blair. But we'll get them one first thing in the morning. That won't hurt him for tonight. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a second once they're up and ready to get going. It'll be our last day here at university, and then we'll head back home. So be back in just a second. Okay, it looks like one of the girls is getting up first, which is fine. It's kind of what I figured. I think it's, yeah, Blair and Madison are going to go ahead and get up. And I've got them all set up to get their basic needs taken care of. Not so worried about food yet, because I figured we would maybe go do something else before then. Okay, stop complaining, vampire. Vampire boy. Derek Kahn. All right, yeah, you just stop it. You're over here in the girls' bathroom anyway, so go eat something. Yeah, these are nasty. I need to actually get a maid or something in here because it's too much for us to actually have to go through school and everything else and try to clean it. The girls actually should be able to get in the bathroom. Hopefully she got her needs taken care of. Yeah, she's done well. All right. So what I'm thinking about doing is going to go ahead and take them out. And rather than doing all this, let me go ahead and stop for just a minute. I know we have this restaurant right here, and I believe there's another one, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really remember for sure. But I thought what we would do is take them somewhere a little bit different. And I'm going to take them over here to the coffee bar or the coffee shop. And I'm going to let them all go. Let's see if we can get them to go together. I don't know if they can. And you know, we can take old Derek with us and take Anaki. We'll just try to take everybody. And Tiffany and Tammy, you guys can come along too. So at least it'll just be a whole group. I don't know who's going to make it and who's not, but we'll try. Okay, go ahead and do that. And then you guys will be set. And then, of course, if we really want to build up those relationships, we could actually invite them back over to come visit us once we get back to our hometown. And then when you come back, you'll know these people a little bit better, because I think they all show up again. I would hope so. I hope you don't have to start over with new relationships. That is really pretty. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here looking at the town, the college here. And it's really, really pretty. I like the buildings. Okay. Well, the girls are getting what they need done. Dalton, what's wrong with you? Dalton, come on. I don't know what he was doing, but he was happy about it, so that's fine. You can see I've already taken a lot of stuff out, so they are pretty much they're pretty much ready to go as far as all of their materials. I took the ducks out and everything, so it's not like we have to worry about anything. I'm not really worried too much about, oh, you know what, one thing I want to do before we go home, and I'm going to try to do this, remember this before 9 o'clock rolls around. I want to make sure they go over and get funds, and since they all did really well, they should be able to do this. Okay, he's meeting up, she's meeting up, he's meeting up, and she's on her way. Alright, she's probably already there, or she's getting close. Look at all of them running right after her. That's good. So I figured, you know, better than going to the restaurant, we'll just take them over here, and then they can actually go from there, and we'll just do some other things with them as well. Where he goes? Is it right here? Alright, well maybe that is it. Okay, that's right. Now here you can actually go get energy drinks, and I think you can actually buy something to eat as well. At least that's what I'm hoping. If not, then we're kind of in trouble. Alright, go ahead and buy a snack, which is not really the same as a meal, but you can go ahead and get a bagel. We'll get Blair started since she's in there first. Alright. You guys come on in. I know everybody's hungry, but we're waiting on Blair. She's trying to figure out what she's got to do. Alright, Dalton, you want to come over here and get something? Since she's taking forever, why don't you go ahead? You can get a donut. At least he's moving. Alright, look at it. Everybody's trying to get in these doors. That's ridiculous. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and get a cheese Danish, Madison? Okay. She's taking her time. Spencer, you're going to come over here and you're going to get key lime pie because you just got to. Blair, I'm still waiting on you. I guess you're waiting for everybody to show up. Alright, so let me go ahead and get you to set up and get yourself a snack. You're going for that bagel. They're all in our group and they're all hungry. But you know, there are places to eat, guys. You just have to go over there and get it. Of course, we're stuck with these people for a while. But man, we brought everybody, didn't we? This place is full. Alright, where's Spencer? Spencer, did you get food yet? No, of course not. You're standing out, can't even figure out what to do. Go get your food. Come on, buddy. Get in there and do what you got to do. Oh wow, there's a throwdown at the coffee house right here. Naki, you're getting torn up. Oh, look at that. Oh, Naki, she got you. All right. Okay, go ahead, do what you got to do. Blair, did you get your food? Because it doesn't look like you did. No, you're reading a book. You're gonna work until you get it. Go get a cake then. If you don't want the bagel, get that. Spencer, you gonna eat? Spencer, get over here and eat. Go eat that. Did you go home? Oh no, he's talking to somebody. He ate. He needs to get his bladder taken care of. Let's go over and do this. He did not take a shower, which I tried to get him to. But that's okay. Alright, Madison, how'd you do? You're fine. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and disband this group that she started because I really don't want them all. I don't want them all over here. Alright, so actually it looks like they had a good time because we got 6 messages here. That wasn't the best outing, but it wasn't the worst. Okay, you enjoyed yourself. Yeah. Okay, so some people liked it, some people didn't. It's okay. You weren't cut out to increase your jock cred. Oh, that's really cruel. Okay. Since it looks like Madison is done first, I'm going to send Madison over to go get some funds. That way we can go back here with as much money as possible. Oh, wait, can you not do it now? Oh, you got to be kidding. I guess you got to do it during school time. Oh, well. That's really sad. I was kind of hoping we'd get to do that one last time. Nope, can't do it. Can't do any of this. We could go to the class, but we've been doing all kinds of classes. So I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, I guess you guys can't do it. Let's go back over here and we'll see what you guys can do here. She's actually painting outside. Now, if we go upstairs, there's really not a whole lot for them to do up here. Just come up here and sit. I like this place, but there's really not a whole lot for them. Let's see. Is there another floor up above? Oh, yeah, there's actually more up above, but I didn't even notice it. Now, this little staircase goes up to this little deck up here, and is there anything else up here? No. So you could add things to it if you really wanted to. Alright, tell you what, why don't we go ahead and send them over. Since we got time, we went to the bowling alley, but we can go to the grotto for a little while. So go ahead and go here with, this time we're just going to take the people that matter to us. And we can bring Derek along, why not? Poor vampire. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over. We'll go with Madison since she's on her way. Now she's got a skill going on. I don't know what she's actually doing. It's not a tab cast that she's listening to, but she was learning something. Alright, here we go. That's what I was hoping for. There'd be something for them to do. Alright, you guys come ahead. Go ahead and come on in here. Don't jam up at the door like you guys always do. Okay. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and play pool with Blair, is our Dalton's here, and where's Spencer? Spencer, come on, buddy. All right, play with Spencer too. This way, at least the 4 of you guys can actually enjoy yourselves together. You haven't really spent a whole lot of time together, even though we've been with you the whole time. You guys have been kind of busy with school and everything else. All right, that poor vampire's just kind of like, he's out of it. What's his name? Derek Kahn? Yeah. Are you guys going to play? You're supposed to. Well, Spencer is. She is. All right, good deal. At least our 4 are going to do what I told them to do. And that's fine. Derek, go get something to eat. Go eat something. Go drink somebody's blood. I don't care. It's just crazy. All right, so you got the little guitar over here, so they could come over and perform if they wanted to, and there's a place for them to sit and watch. I wanted to see what's upstairs because I know we've been here before. This would be a great place for Madison to come over and just actually do her street art skill and paint and whatnot. On this level, it looks like the wall's already tagged for somebody else to draw. We could do it instead. And let's see, is there another floor up here? Okay, we've got another level which has a sketchbook. I think that's a sketchbook, isn't it? No, that's just actually decorative. Okay, so there's really nothing else on this side, but there are other parts over on this side. So I need to go back down and see what we got on the levels. Okay, so over here, just a nice little sitting area. You could put in something here like a barista bar or something. You could put in a register and then they'd have something they could do. Otherwise, you could just leave it as is and maybe put in a register for food or whatnot. You could put a computer in up here if you really wanted to and have them come over here. And then, of course, we got this floor up here, which I believe we came up to at one time. I thought we did. I thought we painted outside. Oh, no, we painted in between. So, yeah, there's this little place in between, and that's where we... Hang on. Hang on. You guys left me. We came right here, and we actually painted on this wall. Yeah, there you go. That's our little painting. So that's pretty cool. There is a place they can go and actually sit. All right, going back over here with the rest of the gang, and you guys are still there. Looks like everybody's here. Looks like he finally got something to eat because he's not too upset over there. Alright, you guys finished playing pool? Alright, well, you just socialize and do what you want to do. I don't know where everybody is. I can see Spencer. I see everybody. Yep, Dalton's dancing with, who's this? Jody? Alright, well, you go ahead. Do what you're going to do. Okay. Alright, let's see. We saw the grotto, and I want to make sure we've actually gone to most of these places. We could take them to the movie if we wanted to. Why don't you guys go to the movie? We'll go do The Mold That Moved. Alright, so we'll take the whole group over. Yeah, it's 150, but you know what? We can afford it. I'm not too upset about that. We're just having a day out before we have to go back home and try to figure out our lives back in Barnacle Bay, because we're living in a tiny little house, and I'm sure the first thing we're going to do is end up moving because that house is not really going to fit all of us. Yeah, we went to the Bolorama, and we'll be back over there again. We'll probably build our own Bolorama eventually and leave it in our hometown. Alright. Just waiting on Blair. Blair, there you are. She's coming. It takes her a while, but she's coming. Now, I could have been working on their social standing, and that's fine. I could do that. But I really wanted them to just come over here and just experience a few of these things that we kind of missed all throughout the entire week. So I wanted them just to kind of go to different places and do a few things. All right, you guys are going to waste $150 standing outside the front door, aren't you? The vampire's going to start burning pretty soon. Okay, Blair's in at least. I like the movie theater. It's really cute. It's it looks like a movie theater, so it's pretty cool. All right, so while they're in there doing that, when we get out, I think they all went in. Okay, when we get out, we have already gone to the diner. I'm not going to take them back there right now, but we could go over to the comic book store, which is right next door, or we could take them over to the gym, which we have not been to, or we could go to the pool. I'm thinking, since we haven't been to the gym, why don't we go ahead and go there first? And that would be something different. Okay, yeah, we lost our geek cred. Yeah, that's going to be hard to keep that. I don't understand how to do it. But I mean, I do, but it's just a lot of work when you're trying to do everything else. So that's okay. I guess maybe if I had less Sims, it would be easier. Because when you're trying to do 4 at the same time, that's an awful lot to take care of. It really is. I don't know if you guys are doing more than that or not, or if you're doing the same amount, but it is not easy. At least I'm not finding it easy. What is this big mess out here? The point. We haven't been to the point. Yeah, see, that's why going with multiple sims, not my favorite thing. I would rather have gone with one or two and then been able to concentrate on the different things with them. But I didn't know any better. You guys couldn't speed up. And I'm going to take you over to this gym, and I just want to take a look at it because we haven't seen it. And yeah, we're probably going to lose all of our time at this movie, which is not what I wanted. But the nice thing is they could get over here and they could actually come over and get a shower if they needed to. Go ahead and go here with the group. You guys are all coming out. Did we lose Derek? We lost the vampire. He probably left us. I don't know. Oh yeah, you guys are in a. Yeah, you're all stinky, aren't you? That's okay. Come on, you don't have. They can't all ride with you, Dalton. Oh no, Derek's here. Okay, so we didn't lose our vampire friend. All right, go ahead and come on over. And we could have thrown a bonfire party, and we still can go over and enjoy the bonfire together as a group, if we can get to the gym. I'd just like for them to get over there at least once and actually be able to say that we went into it. Because, like I said, there's things that I just did not even notice, I didn't even see, and I'd like to be able to enjoy them. Okay, I can hear the music already, so it's definitely going on at the gym today. Alright, come on in here. At least I don't think we saw it. Oh no, we didn't see this gym. Oh, that's really cool. I like this. I like the whole... first floor is very easy, very well laid out. Now apparently you can go up or downstairs. I'm going to go upstairs real quick. Alright, more treadmills. We've got this nice little workout room over here, which is really, really good. Although I don't really use it that often. I mean, it's more for decorations. And of course there's another floor up above. And that looks like just a nice little running trail. Can you do anything with it? No, it's there for appearances. But you can go over here and play juice pong. So why don't you go play juice pong with... play with Spencer. Yeah, we're kind of leaving the vampire on his own. I know we are. It's awful. We brought him for no reason whatsoever. Alright, so while they're playing juice pong, you're getting upstairs. I'm going to go downstairs and take a look at what's down here. Okay, so we got all of our showers and everything. Wow, they got a little chair in there right when they are taking their shower. And then over here, what is this nice little sitting area? Not really sure why you need it in this gym, but, you know, that's pretty cool. Make sure that's low. Alright. So yeah, they got this nice little sitting area down here. They've got, this is the guys' bathroom over here. This is the girls. It's pretty much a mirror image of it. Alright, 1 hour until it's time to leave. Wrap up those last minute goodbyes and start thinking about enrolling to come back next term. Alright, well you guys are done. I'm not really going to take you anywhere else. Yeah, there's so many things I wanted to do, but that gives us time to go do it next time in the next term. Looking over here at the pool, you can actually see it from across the street. Pretty cool over there. We'll actually have to come over there and do that next term, but I think it'll be winter time. Alright, it says time to bust out the rubber paddles and learn the art of table tennis. Serve it up and hit the ball back and forth, waiting for the perfect time to hit a blazing smash shot past your opponent. Are you guys doing... Yeah, you're doing juice pong. What about you? You guys are just doing ping pong? Well, we've got these in our inventory, so you guys can go home and play this all you want. And that's fine. You're gonna be drinking, buddy. Yeah, they're getting ready to leave. And I guess it's 8 o'clock and not 9 o'clock. I think that was our hour warning. Yeah, he just lost his rebel influence. Wow, that's not good. All right, everybody's learning it. Yeah, it's 1 hour. So we got to leave at 8 o'clock, which I'm sure is just gonna kick us out of here really quick, and that's fine. We can go. Kind of sad that we didn't get a lot of stuff done, but we did. We did pretty good on their academics, so I can't be upset with that. They actually got quite a bit for their credits towards graduation, which that's good. But we'll spend a lot of time in Barnacle Bay. We'll actually give them a little bit of a break before we just head right back. I don't know if it's like World Adventures and you have to wait a certain amount of time. I'm kind of thinking it would be. I kind of think you have to spend at least 2 days or so until you can come back. He's trying to go down and take a shower. He didn't realize that we're about to get busted or get booted out of this place. But, you know, you go ahead and try. Do what you can do. And Spencer's following along. I hate it. He lost both of his... He lost 2. Alright, so we got to work on that. Like I said, probably would have been better coming with 1, maybe 2, and that would have been it. But unfortunately, I didn't do that. Alright, here comes the music. What are the girls doing up here? Girls, let's turn this thing. Let's go ahead and skip it. Alright, there you go. Are you guys done? You're going to go do what? Are you going to go work out? You haven't had enough? She has, though. She's got a shower on the brain. All right, you go ahead and go on, take your shower. It's been over an hour, guys. It really has. I don't know if we have to do something about it, but yeah, did our vampire friend leave? I bet our vampire guy left. We brought him over and just did not do anything with him, which I feel bad. Wait, I hear him. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. He's leaving this. I guess we're leaving too. So yeah, it's time for us to return home. Yeah, that's sad. I hate it, but you knew it was coming. So I'm gonna go with Blair while she travels through. maybe I'll go with Blair if she wants to keep up with, or we can keep up with her. Pretty town, very nice. Unfortunately, can't stay here for very long, and I'd like to actually have some of this stuff in my other towns, which I can do. I could pop it in there, but that's all right. Hang on just a minute, guys. Hold on just 1 sec. Okay, we're still traveling. So anyway, I tried to keep up with them, but no, I couldn't. All right, I guess you got to go all the way back to the dorm before you can leave. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It just is waiting until we get back here. And there's our group. Okay, is he leaving? He's packed up and ready to go home. So everybody comes back over here, and I guess we just pack our stuff and go. All right, yeah, we got our bags. We're going out of here. And I'm going to stick with whoever the last one is, which is going to be, of course, Madison. Poor girl. She's hungry. She didn't get a bag to pack. I guess Blair took everybody's. She took everybody's stuff and decided, we're all going home. I'll pack for everybody. And our little vampire friend, he's ready to go too. Maybe he'll come back with us. Who knows? I don't think so. All right, the term is over. Ah, the memories. This term of your college life has ended. Take a break, sober up, and then come back for additional enlightenment, or debauchery if you prefer. To attend another term, you must re-enroll via your phone or computer. All right, that's kind of what I figured. Okay, guys, while they travel home, I'm going to cut out of here. I'll be back in just a minute when we are back home in Barnacle Bay. All right, well, we are back. I have no idea. It says Dalton managed to pick up all the extra mail before he left, and he's carrying it with us. Okay, so that's fine. Anyway, we are here. Looks like the moving van is back ready to take us back home, and I'm going to just stick with them. It hadn't fully loaded up. That's okay. Have not been in this town in a long time. I built a house over in this town, and then I haven't really played a game in here in I can't even remember when. But that's okay. So I have no clue where we are, but I just know we're in Barnacle Bay. Very different feel from university, but that's okay. We're going to probably end up moving anyway. So I just figured we'll come back over here. We'll just kind of take a real quick look and see what we got, and then decide for sure what we're going to do. Oh yeah, I know where we are now. That's the military base. So yeah, my normal house I live in is right down that street that I try to move to. I don't think these guys would actually fit there. They really need something bigger. We'll actually have to find out what they can do. They've got decent money, and we've got plenty in our inventory, but I need to go through that inventory carefully because I don't want to sell everything. I just want to sell the stuff that we need and make sure they have a decent place to live. I also want to see how much longer they're going to have to wait until they can actually go ahead and go back to university. So yeah, now if you don't have this neighborhood, it's a very large world, and it takes quite a while to get around. So if you live out where we are right now, it's going to take you a while to get different places. That's a really nice house there too. I think we have like the cheapest house in the entire neighborhood, and we live right by the casino just in case we needed it. Yeah, we left our welcome basket out there, and you can see our house. There's nothing here, nothing at all. But I do like the lot. It's not bad, but it's a very small lot. If I look at it real quick in Edit Town, that's really all we got to work with. There is no backyard, nothing to speak of. So what I want to do is, before we actually go in here, I want to go ahead and take a look real quick and see a couple of things. First of all, if they wanted to go back to university, how long would they have to wait? Enroll in university. When could you do it? I guess you can do it right away. I didn't think you could. I thought you had to wait. Maybe it'll tell us here if you have to wait.
You're Jesse Madu.
He gets financial aid. Yeah, he could go right away. So there's really no reason not to travel back. So that's okay. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off. He doesn't have a whole lot left to do to get his credits, so he's actually done pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that right now, because what I'd rather do is I'd rather go ahead and look for something for them to live. So give me a break. Just give me a second. I'm going to take a break for a minute. I'm going to look around and see what's available in the town, and then I'll decide for sure where we're going to go, or if we're just going to stay here. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, I found us a house, and it's not going to break the bank. I haven't even had to go into our inventory yet to sell anything, so we'll actually do pretty good. I guess I should have taken that with us, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like we really need it. I think we'll get one once we get to the new house anyway. These bikes, I got to get rid of these bikes. Hopefully we have enough money in our inventory. We can actually sell out and get some vehicles for them, because when they go back to the next term, I don't want them having to mess around with bikes. I really don't. It's not that bad, but anyway, especially around here in this town, I really don't want them doing this. Still, the house we're going to get into is right downtown, actually. It's a really cute little house, and it has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So I think it's going to work out perfect for us. We can always make an extra bedroom if we need to, or we can just have them double up for one. Probably let the boys double up for now, and then eventually get them in their own rooms. But I think it'll work out really well. It's right here on the corner. It's this big gray house right here. We have our own little car. So I think it's going to be perfect. So actually, before they go in, you can kind of see it from here before they actually knock it all down. There you go. So you can kind of see the house, and you can see the back of it. It's got this nice little wraparound deck over here. It didn't cost a whole lot. Like I said, I did not even go into any of my money. So we're good. All right, it's got this first level, which has a nice kitchen right here, which is fine. It has already a dishwasher and everything. I'm going to let them just kind of make themselves comfortable, do what they got to do. And we can go ahead and start setting some beds as well. Now, the boys, I wanted to go ahead and pick out which one's the biggest bedroom. This one and this one look pretty much the same. This one's a little bit larger. But going upstairs, this one would be for the girl, for one of the girls. It has this little room right here, which really doesn't have much of a purpose, to be honest with you. So we could actually use this for something else. And I was thinking that maybe Madison might use that for a studio. So I was thinking to go ahead and give her this bed. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and let her know that that's going to be her bed. And let's go on downstairs again. The boys aren't close enough friends. We'd have to actually, I don't know. I'm thinking that we'll give Blair this one over here for right now. So Blair, you're going to take this one real quick. And then besides having those 2 levels, there is a bottom level here. They have their own private room. I'm thinking to go ahead and just take some of this stuff out and put a bedroom down, or put a bed down here, and this would just be considered one of the other boys' rooms. So I think that would be your best bet right now. So what I'm going to do is go into our inventory real quick. Let's see. I'm going to move this out of the way until I know for sure what I want to do. I wonder if there's enough room to actually extend this. I don't know if I can. Can I extend it? I probably can. Oh yeah, I could. Do I want to go out or back? Let's go back. That cost us $1,000 right there. That's okay, it's only money. All right, let's put that one back. And then what I think I'll do is, instead of actually doing a whole lot of moving around to get rid of stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and put another lamp over here. Let's see. Pick this one. Where you at? Get another lamp over here on this side, and we'll just give a bed over in there. And they've got plenty of beds in their inventory. I don't know which one's the good one, but this one right here looked pretty decent. No, not that. Do what I'm telling you. Anyway, we got this bed right here, and I think that one will be fine for now until we decide what we want to do. And then I can just give, I think I'm going to give Dalton this room downstairs. Now, we've got a lot of stuff, and I'm going to go through here and start pulling it out, and we're going to make this into a more useful basement. And if I really want to, I can actually turn the basement into more of a game room, and then give the boys, I can let them split this room if I really wanted to. Actually, you know, I probably should, because we got the bathroom, unless I want to build a bathroom down here. And we could. I may look into it and decide what I want to do. Looking at the the blueprint here of it, I might just try to duplicate some of it. So anyway, for right now, I at least have a place for them to sleep. I think what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and tell Spencer that he's going to have this bed for now. And then Dalton, you're going to get this one downstairs until I know for sure what I'm going to do with you guys. We'll set this as your bed. And let's go back up with them real quick. All right, so they're all just hanging out here in the kitchen. They're kind of hungry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out to eat real quick. And we're just going to go over to like the most iconic of the places here in Barnacle Bay, and that's actually this diner, which is actually just your regular diner. And we're going to go ahead and go with everybody. It's the diner that's in the shape of course, the ship. And so it was one of the main things that I wanted to buy the town for, just because I like that. I like the whole concept of it. So I'm going to send them over there to eat, and then we're just going to enjoy this afternoon. This is still basically their very first day. It's week 1, day 1. So we really don't have to spend a whole lot of time back here in Barnacle Bay, and I don't really plan to. I just plan to spend a little bit of time just getting them settled into a new home. We could work on things if we wanted to. We could work on skills for a day or two. before we head back, and then we could actually work on before you have to actually get into the academics and whatnot. But I really don't want to spend a whole lot of time with them losing out on their getting back into their careers or their university stuff. Okay. Now getting over here, it takes them a little while to run across this big empty beach, but I'm going to show you the beach when we get done, because when we're finished, I'm going to take them over to another area of Barnacle Bay, and I always do this when I play in this town. I always just load it up with different things so my Sims have plenty of activities that they can do. Now, of course, you got this outside area, so you can come over here 24 hours a day. You can grill out. You can get your drinks at the juice bar, which is fine. Come on, guys. It's not that hard to get up there and go. I guess maybe it is. Okay, anyway, they're going to head on in over here, and it's just a rabbit hole as far as the diner, but I like it. I think it's pretty cute, and it's just something different. It's your traditional diner, but it's nice. They have somewhere to come to, and they can just go in here if they can figure out who's going to go first. All right, there you go. You guys go ahead and go on in, and you can see that I like the way they've set it up all on this. And when I try to place it in my town, I never really do a very good job of it, but I like the way it's placed here, and I ought to start making some mental notes of how to do it. Okay, Barnacle Bay has this huge beach right here, so you got plenty of room for them to come out and actually enjoy. The festival lot for them is actually right up here on the top of this hill, where it's really a campground. And if we didn't have seasons and all that, I would have actually had them live in the campground for a while, because that's a good place to go and not have to spend any money on a home. But we're going to actually finish up and go over to this beach area. This is the main beach for the town. There are several other ones. There's several other places that they can go to and get into the water. But I'm going to take them over here in just a minute. Alright, so we get all these things going on. I guess Dalton is getting part of the rebel thing. Alright, well, you go ahead, buddy. Are you earning it back? Yeah, you did. So it doesn't take long to earn back. Alright, you're getting this nice sunset over here, which, it's just kind of a nice change. I like the fact they've got all this over here. They can come over here with their laptops like this guy's doing, and they can enjoy it. It's just something nice and peaceful. So instead of having just a park, which they do have a couple of really nice parks in this town, so they have this as well, and then they have this other one that is probably one of my favorite lots of any of the worlds, just because of all the things you can do there. Well, I have to add to it, but that's beside the point. All right, let me wait for all of them to get out. It looks like we got most of them out, or two of them out. So half our group is ready, and then I'm going to send them over here in just a minute. Let's see, can you guys go over here? Visit it with, nope, Spencer, we're still waiting on you, buddy. Not anymore. All right, Blair, Madison, and Spencer, you guys are going to head on over here to the beach, and let me go catch up with you guys real quick.
Oh, Sal, Wibnor.
What's wrong, buddy? It's okay. You're going to enjoy it. Trust me. You'll have a good time. I think you will. Maybe you will. All right, so we'll take them over there, and then, like I said, I'm trying to decide if I want to go with all four of the Sims back for another term, or if I want to just split it up and have them go one at a time. Not one at a time, but maybe two at a time. I thought about actually having the girls go, and they could both join a sorority, and then the boys could go and join a fraternity. But that would mean we'd have to split them up and go girls one time and boys another. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. Just to work with two and then work with another two, and then on the very last the last semester that they come back, I'll bring all four of them again, but this time we'll get a house, and that way we kind of get to experience all of what we have to offer at university as far as dorms, fraternities, sororities, and homes. So that's kind of my thought. I just have to figure out which one I'm going to go with. Now, before they actually get too busy over here, I'm going to go ahead and roll this up so you can kind of see what it looks like. It's just this nice building, and when you get this in your town, of course it doesn't have all this stuff out here. It doesn't have the basketball court, and it doesn't have the hopscotch and the golf, but I put that out here. I think this came with it. I'm not sure if I put that or not, but I did put this right out here, the nub set. And over on this side, I put the sports climbing wall, the rock climbing wall. And then this is, of course, stuff from Seasons. There was already some stuff here, but I just swapped it out because I wanted to use that instead. And then over here on this side, basically I duplicated. I didn't change out the swing set, but I did basically the same thing with everything else. So there's quite a bit out here that they can do, that they can work on, and gives them a lot of activities. Now on the inside, as you can see, over here we've got our photo booth, which came with Showtime. I put that in the town, and I also put in the pool table. just to give them somewhere else that they can come over and do something. And these guys have already found something they like to do. That's good. Over here in this area, there is a cafe. So you've got this guy over here, Elvin Man, who is our food merchant. We can come over here and eat at any time. It's a little cluttered. I'll be honest with you. I kept wanting to take these out, but they actually came with it originally. So I'm probably going to end up taking those out eventually. But they also do have, of course, the bathrooms. When you first get to town, they have the regular showers in, but they are those regular showers stacked side by side that nobody can use because they'll shoo everybody out of the room. So I swapped them out and gave them the outdoor shower. Well, Dalton, come on. Do you see this big thing right in front of you called a bathroom? You just don't understand what to do. All right, Spencer, he's actually over here climbing the rock climbing wall, which is good. And I just figured give them something to come do when they're over here. They can't use it all throughout the year because, of course, when the winter sets in, it's really not a good place for them to come. But for summertime, springtime, and even for fall time, it would actually be pretty fun for them to come over and use all this. So I don't know, I just thought it'd be something different. And like I said, I try to make my towns a little bit more active where I can do things with them and enjoy it. And you can see that they're already, I'm not actually controlling anybody. I'm not doing anything for them. And they've already found all the things that they want to do. They're well preoccupied with everything here. Of course, you can look out here at the ocean. There's not a big lighthouse or anything like a focal point like you'd get at Sunset Valley. But they do have this really, really nice house over here on the island. There's a little bridge that connects it. And then, yeah, I think the lighthouse is on the other side of the island. But, or somewhere around here, I don't know. Anyway, way up there, there's another thing that we ought to go look at. This big rock right up here. We'll have to go travel up there one day. I'm not quite sure when, because this is not really a Barnacle Bay LP. This is actually supposed to be more or less just a university one. But I did want to give them a little bit of downtime before we headed back on to the next semester. So now what I thought I would do is while they're here, let's go ahead and have each one of them take a photo and before they actually just lose it. So I'm going to let everybody go ahead and do that. Yeah, I know Blair's about to lose her energy. She's about to lose it really fast. So let me go ahead. Spencer's the worst. And I'll send him home in just a minute. And then Dalton, you're not really doing anything. Where are you going, Madison? You going home? You're going to go critique? All right, you go ahead and critique. Actually, I'm going to let you go ahead and come do this. Go do your photo once he gets done. And then that way we'll have a photo of each of these guys after their first year of college, which I should have done in the beginning, but that's all right. Go ahead and take your normal photo real quick. These are the photos that I like to keep, and I like to use them. Let's see, Blair, what are you guys going to do? You going to be mean? Oh, you're going to praise him. All right, you guys are getting along. Oh, that's a good friend. You guys did good. I didn't really work on your relationships at all, but that's okay. He's a good friend. They like that little cheer, don't they? Oh, yeah, go Gerbits. All right, go ahead, Blair. Take your photo, and then we just have Dalton to take care of, and then you'll be okay. And that way I can have a picture of each of them. I just like to have one. Blair, I told you to take a picture, so if you're not going to do it, he's going to do it. Oh, wait. All right, there you go. So you guys got a nice little thing, a nice little activity going on here. And Madison, I guess I ought to disband this group pretty quick. I don't remember who started it, but I know who's going to end it. Anyway, go ahead over here. Blair, be ready because you're going to be taking your picture next. And then we'll have everybody done. I usually like to do this in my games at the very beginning when they're young adults. It just kind of gives me something when we get to the end of the LP and they've aged up. Of course, this group's not going to really age up because we're not going to make it to that point. Yeah, there's my timer going. All right, so tell you what, Spencer, you really need to quit the group. Actually, I just need to disband it. Who can disband it? Can you disband? Yeah, you can disband the group, and we'll send Spencer home, and she can go home. Everybody can head on home. Blair, you getting your picture taken? I think you just did. I hope you did. If not, we'll actually have to come back and do it for you later. No, you didn't get your picture taken. Get back over here. Come back over here and take your photo. You're the only one who didn't do it. Let's see. Yeah, he got his. I know she got hers because we got that message. I know you got yours. Yeah, Blair, you're the only one, and I don't want you to be the only one. So get in there and do it. We got all this stuff. I got to clean all this stuff out, which is going to take a while, but not too bad. I also want to clean out their inventory and see what we can get rid of, and then I'll actually be able to get their money situation because they're actually fine. They'll be able to go to university and be just fine because they've got more than enough money. But while she's finishing that up, I'm going to go ahead and actually, no, I'll wait with her. We can finish up with her. Poor girl, she's tired. All right, well, let's go, Blair. Home is calling for you. Your bed is probably calling your name, and you are able to get out of here and go to bed. It's already 12:30, and this is just our very first day of the LP. I do like that aging doesn't really happen, so you can start your whole family off, and you can basically, I guess, do university all in one day, and then they actually come back and they don't have to spend. It's not like they waste any days. I like the fact that they don't actually have to have any kind of downtime. You can send them right back immediately when they get back, so that's pretty good. I do want to go through and get some vehicles for them, and like I said, if I'm only going to take two at a time, then what I'll probably do is I'll just concentrate on those two and get them both a car. The other two can just kind of wait and take their cars when they go back the next time. All right, you guys should all have your beds. You should know where to go sleep. Looks like Dalton has found, no, Spencer's found his place. Madison found hers. Dalton, you found yours. You guys are good. That's a big old lamp to be right over his bed, but that's okay. All right, well, guys, what I'm going to do, since my time is up and I'm not really ready to send them back to university just yet, in the beginning of our next episode, we are going to actually, let me slow them down because I'll be ready to go. I am going to go ahead and send, I think, two of them back. And I'm probably just going to go with, like I said, the boys and then the girls, or the girls and then the boys. That way we can experience fraternities, sororities, and at the very end, we can go ahead and experience living in a home. And so to me, that just kind of gives us a little bit of each thing. So we have a little bit of all of it. But before we do any of that, I should have gotten a burglar alarm, because you know that's going to happen really quick. So before I stop, while I'm thinking about it, you know it's going to get us. So let me go and get this out of here real quick. I would be so mad. I would be so angry if it happened. All right, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead before I start the next episode. I'm going to clear out their inventory, get them ready, and then we'll be ready to head on back. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.